Gauntlet match. Joseph Kinkade turning on his partner, James Shaw. Death Valley Brahma just walks away, costing the professional standard the chance to be the ITW champions. James Shaw is not too happy about this, and he's challenged Joseph Kinkade to a match right now.
Joseph Kinkade straight up. I'm not letting this night in, brothers. Joseph, get the hell out of here. I'm going to kick your ass in front of anyone right here. I'm going to make you bleed. I'm going to make you repeat. I'm all the way from here. I'm bleeding. You piece of crap.
James Shaw never been one to let anything go. Really has been upset with how his mentor Joseph Kinkade treated him earlier tonight. And of course, now it looks like Joseph Kinkade is answering the call of his one-time trainee. Of course, Joseph Kinkade was a veteran before James Shaw even got into this business, and James Shaw has always had that that trainee versus master look up to Joseph Kinkade mentality, and to be betrayed like that in the 18 gauntlet. Shaw doesn't want to leave Impact Pro Wrestling.
This match wasn't meant to happen.
Oh, no, not at all.
And here it is. We've got a match that should have happened months ago. This should have happened years ago. These two, they've had such an underlining, just this hatred between the two of them. They've never done anything about it. Tonight, they're finally letting it all out on the last night here in IPW.
Well, that's right. This is the last night, and this is the only reason I can understand that we've even got this match. Is like, normally IPW management wouldn't let this happen, but of course, this is the decade of Impact. This is the final show ever, so this is where scores finally get settled. Hopefully, once and for all, who's better, James Shaw, Joseph Kinkade? We'll find out right now, and right now, no surprises, Joseph Kinkade with the upper hand.
Absolutely. We've got Olivia on the outside, worried about her brother. He's already competed tonight, but so is Joe, who's just beating down on James on the outside, right in front of us here.
That's right. This ref, though, really needs to either count faster or get these two back in the ring.
Here we go. Oh, what a move there by James Shaw. He knocked down Joseph. Looks like he's in control now. And
that's right. This was such an abrupt match. Our handheld camera operator isn't even at ringside at the moment.
We literally said, man, go take a break, take a piss. It's been that long of a match.
I was about to say, this is cutting into the main event time, but as we said, a decade of Impact is where it's all going to get sorted one way or another. Joseph Kinkade.
Well, I don't think any of the wrestlers are too worried if this show goes too long, huh? What's going to happen to them? Suspension?
I don't think anyone's too unhappy to see even Joseph or James Shaw take a beating. Both these men haven't made too many friends in the back room, in the locker room.
Absolutely, and here we go on the outside. You can see Joseph is picking apart his opponent James, throwing him back in the ring here, and
you might say doing a professional job at dissecting James Shaw.
Or you might say a standard job. And here we go. Oh, knee to the hand there. Well, James he's reversed it
into that stretch muffler, the move that Joseph Kinkade taught James Shaw, the move that got Joseph Kinkade his title here at IPW.
But he hasn't been able to fully lock it in there, you see? And that's got to frustrate James, who's just beating down on Joseph there with those close fists.
Close fists. Man on the rope, the ref really needs to get control of this match.
Close fists of fury there, as here we go. We've got Joseph in a headlock here.
Into a sleep hold. Sleep hold, trying to put him to sleep.
But this crowd is asleep. They're firmly behind James Shaw here, as though he gets whipped into the ropes.
Oh, Joseph reversing it.
He'll sleep a hold of his own here. And both men just, this is what we talked about earlier in the show. Both men know each other so well. Both men have worked together for so long that they can't believe much new things on each other.
That's right, and both men quite technically sound. Now, Joseph's putting that sleeper helmet on and trying to get their leverage off the middle rope, but flipped off by James Shaw.
Wow,
Joseph Kinkade calling for a timeout. There's no timeout in wrestling. Joseph trying to grab the tights. James Shaw cut him off though.
More fists of fury by James Shaw, just beating the top of his head, beating him senseless. Kincaid's on the floor, laid out.
And that's right, Ref really just letting him get away with those close fists.
James going to the top rope, not wanting to do a lot of moves from the top rope, but
Still the middle rope, and there is a third rope that would be the top rope. I know it's black, but you've been saying it all night. That is the middle rope, Ken.
shut up, right time. Here we go, flips him over, and Ken, oh, elbow to the back.
That's right, there's a forearm across the back of the neck of James Shaw. Again, we can from that.
Get belly driver!
This was
Get
the
belly driver
away.
into the stretch muffler!
I think it's just into a pretty predicament. There's no stretch muffler there, kiddo.
Well, if we had a camera guy who was one down there on the field, we'd be able to see for sure, wouldn't we, right time? Here we go.
Oh, it's getting serious. James Shaw taking off his scarf, bandana.
Here we go. Another sleeper hold there by Joseph Kinkade.
Oh,
Looks like it's been
James
counted.
Shaw looks like he's going for a death valley driver on his own.
Here we go. Pinfall cover. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, hitting the man with his own move.
James Shaw has finally put away his teacher. Proving he's as good as the man who taught him. He's finally beat Joseph Kinkade.
James Shaw, not a man to let things alone. Really needed to put